Alright, boys and girls, I'm just going to do a little video here. I just got this new grain cleaner, the green thing here, and it's basically from Ukraine, they're saying. Seen videos on the internet about it. I haven't seen anybody with one of them in the United States do a video yet, so I guess I'm the guinea pig, but we'll see how it goes. I don't have the power cord hooked up yet. I just want to go over some things that you may want to look into before you get this thing. The company was very nice. I think they're Mennonites or Dutch or something like that. But anyway, not very good computer skills, but enough to get them by and stuff. And they didn't have any pictures of it and stuff. But I just want to show you some things that you may want to look into before you get this. One thing is that's the hopper. The hopper I had before on a grain cleaning machine was the size of this machine, so I'm gonna have to modify or get a bigger hopper made, because yeah, I'm not sure exactly. Maybe they make one or something that you can get, but they didn't offer it to me, so I'm gonna have to make a bigger hopper. The last hopper I had probably held close to 20 bushels. This one might hold a bushel. So that's one thing to look out for. These things here, they do slide out, and you can turn them around. I'll go on the other side here so you can see. So I got them turned around, and then you have to have some rods. They didn't send any rods with me, so I happen to have a bunch of rods laying around, so I just made some. And it's kind of nice. These things here flip up, so if you don't want the mice going up in there or whatever, chewing on stuff, because inside of here, between the things is a rubber coating between the baffles, so it must feed maybe seed bounce or something like that. I'm not sure why, but I can see mice eating the crap out of those in a matter of one season or maybe a day. So you can close it all up so that you can close this really tight, so hopefully the mice won't sneak up in there and make a nest. So yeah, and then there's nothing really holding these things in there. They're just in there kind of by pressure. And I'm just one concern is when they get full of dust and stuff, how hard is it going to be to get them out? And if it got rusty or something for some reason. Got a good coat of paint on everything, just like new stuff. This is brand new, never been ran. This item here is a clean out chute. If you have excess of dust build up, you can see how much is in there. Pull it out and then you let the dust out, and you can also blow in there with a thing. One thing I want to point out for you before I get too far along is this is how the piece of equipment came. It's 80 inches tall, and it was all wrapped up. Now if you buy one of these and you go to get it with your pickup truck and you have to drive a long ways with it, this is what I would do before you go down the road with it. First thing I would do is take out all these things. The guys that shipped it to me, I went and got it. Basically, my brothers went and got it, but it was all wrapped up in shrink wrap and whatnot, so nothing got damaged or anything like that. But you can drop this whole thing down. They don't tell you this, but you can drop this. You just pull these pins, and then there's holes. You can see them here. There's holes down here for this pin to go back in. So you can drop this whole thing down 21 inches, and then you can wrap it up and transport it that way. There is a cart that goes there, and there's ramps. And even with that cart in there, you can still drop it down inside that cart, and it won't, it won't affect. The only other thing that you want to do to lower the height if you only have a short back box, like a 6.5 footer, which my brother did, and it wasn't too bad. It was only like an inch. It was only like 1.5 feet sticking out the back. It wasn't too bad, but this thing was sitting right next to the cab, so that was not good. But if you get one of these, you can take this off, and you can take this off, which is basically contains the motor and the fan. You just basically, to take it off, you have to take these off. There's one on the bottom, and then you can take the bolts out here and here, down below, and you can take those 2 bolts out on the bottom. There's 2 bolts on the top, and there's 2 bolts here on the side, I believe. I don't know. Doesn't feel like there's anything in the back. I know there's seals on there and stuff for it, but it'd be a lot easier transporting if it was shorter and shorter. I mean, less tall and shorter if you had a 6.5 foot box. And then the other thing was, if you're transferring a long period of time, you could also take the motor off, which is no bigger than a car seat when you're done with it, and you can put it in the back of your truck or put it in your passenger seat or something. That's just what I experienced so far. So you can make it shorter, and you can make it less long, so you can get all the components off. That's the gist of it. I'm running a little long on this video. It's going into 6.5. Maybe I'll make another one, and it'll be shorter, and I'll get it up and running here. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show real quick. This is the wire they give you for 220, 240, 230, whatever you want to do it. It's 14 gauge. What I'm going to do is, I talked to my electrician, and we're just going to put on, use my movement here, get to look at my barn. So we're going to put on one of these guys, so you can't accidentally plug it into a regular outlet and wreck something. And then it goes into one of these things here, so you can't actually plug anything else into it and blow up your whatever. So yeah, it doesn't come with the wheels like in the picture. You have to get your own wheels. So yeah, so hopefully this helps you out in purchasing one of these. Not too worried about it not working correctly. It's just that a couple things that might help you transport it down the road or anything else. I'm going to make another video when I get it running, so we can see how things go. Alright, thanks for watching. See you in the next time.